What's going on, everybody? This is Eric with Empire State Smoke Shop, and today I just wanted to give you a quick breakdown of the Formula 420 cleaner products. So they sent me this box. It's got a bit of everything they've got in here, and it's actually a great little display breakdown of what I got. So I just wanted to show you guys what it is here, what they've got. Their main products, the main thing you're going to use, the main thing we sell in our store is the Formula 420 Original Cleaner. This cleaner has an abrasive in it. It's good for getting in flower pipes, shaking them up. The abrasive obviously works as an abrasive. We generally recommend this for flower pipes. We do use it for oil pipes as well. They have a 710 instant cleaner, which I've got a small bottle of it here, but they all come in all sizes. So the 710 is the same thing, but the formulation for the solution is a little bit different, aimed more towards concentrates. So you can decide between there. It really all comes down to what you're cleaning. Again, something that complements this would be the all natural. The all natural is exactly like it says. It's all natural. I spent years developing an immunity to 420 cleaner. So now that we got the natural cleaner, so these things all kind of slowly stem off each other. The original I would recommend for glass, metal, things like that. If you're going to be doing a plastic pipe, go with the 420 plastics. So something like this is going to be a little less corrosive on on your pipe. So yeah, when you're doing silicone, doing the acrylic stuff, move with the plastic stuff, and you're not going to eat it away and cause any real problems. The next step from that is the soak and rinse, which I'm going to get into this just a little bit after this, at the end of this video. The 420 soak and rinse, something you just pour into it, let it sit. So to go, and the next thing, there's the 710 and there's the 710 Advanced. The 710 Advanced is a formulation for oil pipes, but there's no abrasives in it. So it's more for very intricate pipes, something you can't get abrasives up in. Once you do get the abrasives up in, you can't get them out. So something like this would be better for, you know, just getting it in there, sloshing it around, and you dump it out. Stuff works great. I do like it. And then they do a concentrate. So the bling is like a daily concentrate, and they do have a daily formula. So something like this would be like your daily rinse. It's not going to be crazy corrosive. It's not going to really, you know, I don't want to say it's not going to really attack it, but it's something a bit more, I don't know. It's a daily use. So, you know, use your pipe, dump it, throw some of this in, shake it around a little bit. You don't need a lot. It'll help kind of, you know, get the stuff out that gets in there, and you know, your pipe, you keep your pipe crystal clear if you're using this stuff all the time. And then they do have some other products that get out there. You know, pipe cleaners. Just the reds are a typical pipe cleaner. The greens are a there's actually these little like scratchy things on there. How do you put this? So there's like little pieces of monofilament tied to it, and these things are actually great, especially when you're dealing with like holes on pipes, hand pipes, or if you just have to get in and around into something. But if you're going to do that on a larger pipe, they've got brushes like this. And these brushes are nice. They're a good investment. So like when you really have to get down and in someplace, these things bend all around. They got a sturdy build to them, so they last a while. You just wash them out right in your cleaner. And these things are great for once you can get into a spot that you can get to, and brush them out. So don't ever discount the power of having brushes around. They've got other things as well. So one more thing I wanted to point out from them is their caps. So the cleaning caps are pretty nice. They're designed to fit right down inside. Now the one thing I'll say is you don't squish these things in, and you can't shake them without holding on to them. You know, I would hold them in, and I wouldn't put this in here and then go fill this pipe up to here in hopes that this will hold for a while. But they are perfect for when you fill a pipe up and you're going to let it sit. You know, now you're not going to get any fumes coming out around your house. It keeps it right in there, and I definitely appreciate a product like this. So I do want to point out, I think if I have to pull one of my favorites out of here, I am a big fan of the original. It's easy to use and successful cleans. But the soak and rinse, this thing has got to be my favorite. It's definitely my favorite right now. With a bottle of this, I can clean like all my hand pipes, and I can keep going. I can clean my accessories. Hand pipes will really filth it up. But here's a perfect example. But here's an example of what I'm doing and why I do like the soak and rinse so much right now. Soak and rinse is my favorite. The other day, I dumped this bottle into this pipe. I didn't even use the whole bottle. I used maybe 2/3 of it, and I just let it sit. I put the caps in it and I let it sit right on my bench. 24 hours. The next day I came down. The stuff doesn't even settle in it. It'll go straight into solution, which is really cool. So, you know, you do have to rinse your pipe out, but you're not rinsing crap out of your pipe. It all comes out with the 420 cleaner. But pop these off. I dumped the pipe out, and this thing it's brand new clean. I just rinsed it out with warm water. The stuff's amazing. But what I like even more is I dump it out. This is all I used right here. And I can just put all my accessories in it. So now I'll pull my accessories out, I'll scratch them up, because usually your nails, you can't just clean them with just letting them soak. You got to pull them out and you got to kind of scrape them a bit with a tool. But they come crystal clear. This nail was filthy. It's an opaque bottom, and I got it. It's crystal clear. It's perfect. I love this stuff, mainly because I'm lazy. I don't like to sit there and shake. I get worried about breaking pieces like this when I'm shaking them. I still do it, but you know, when you can clean it like that with no physical work, you know, I'm definitely leaning that way. But here, I'm gonna clean my accessories with this. Once I get these out, so I've got a drop in and a nail in here. Once I take these out and clean them, I'm going to take the next thing I've got and drop it in here. I can drop a hand pipe in here. I can drop all my hand pipes in here, and I can drop a hand pipe in here. I'll drop all my hand pipes in here. I'll clean everything with this until this is so filthy that it's not going to clean anymore. It'll just keep going and going and going. So the stuff never dies. Well, it only dies when you get it so dirty. But the 420 cleaner, I love the stuff, especially the soak and rinse, and we'll get into it more on some of these other products at another time. But for today, thanks for listening, guys. Take care.